let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again. Let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again.
Hey everyone, it's the guy Dragunity. Okay, I did have a different video plan, but I'm gonna do this one instead. I'll probably try and do a couple more videos today. I'll probably have like 3 videos up today because it's my day off, so I can actually make videos for you guys and, you know, get to all the videos I have planned, which is kind of nice because I have a lot like backed up that I already have planned. I just haven't made yet. So this will be the first one today. On this one, like when I got on this morning, I wanted to make a tech talk video, but I got onto YouTube and I had 2 messages in my inbox. Now, I always read your guys' messages. I like reading them. You know, you guys always ask me for help or, you know, say that you agree with this or agree with that, and, you know, I like that. This time, however, it was 2 individuals saying that I didn't know what the hell I was talking about the Dragunity deck. Now, this is fine. They have their own opinion, I have my own opinion, no problem. I messaged them both back and said, well, I hear what you're saying. Give me some reasons why your deck is as good as you say it is, tier 1. You know, I mean, give me some reasons. I don't know about the second one. The first one messaged me back, and his response was as simple as this: "You're a faggot." That was it. 3 words. And that's quoted. That was his response to me saying, I literally said, nicely, I understand your opinion. Give me some reasons why your deck is good. That's your response? It doesn't speak very well for the Dragunity players. So basically what I did was I decided that I was going to make a list as to why I think Dragunities are good or why I think they're bad. You know, in the beginning, I just gave you a general draft. But this time, I'm going to compare them against each deck in the meta, and then compare their really bad plays. So let's go ahead and get started on that. First thing on the list, Dragunities. How does the deck function? The tier 1 deck. Play a field card, which purposely -1s yourself. I don't, you know, you are searching for level 4. Which is the point of the deck, so I'm not going to say that's a bad thing. So, you know, play a field card. Okay. Search at level 4, they become a 6 or an 8. That's not bad, you know. 6 and 8 stars are good. You know, okay, that's decent. You have a draw card. You have the dragon draw card where you remove a tuner, and you get to draw 2 cards. That's not bad. No, that's decent. One of the worst things is you don't have any search cards. I mean, I'm not including Gold Star. Gold Star can be splashed in any deck. That's not a search card. I'm talking about Rhoda, Smoke Signal, anything like that. Something to search your stuff. You know, when you go to Gemini's, they've got Stratos, they've got their Rhoda, they have their emergency call, they've got all that crap in there. When you go to Samurai, they've got the Rhoda, they've got the Sheehan Smoke Signal, they've got the Gateway, which is like a permanent search card, you know, Fish, pretty much you have the Gold Star, which you don't really, you know, like I said, Gold Star is splashable on every deck pretty much. But with Fish, I consider Gold Star an actual search card because it searches OTK. I mean, you go boom, 2 turns, OTK. That's why I consider it a search card in there. Every other deck, you search something and it'll help you, but it won't help you that much. So, but like I said, you don't have any search cards. No, that's not bad. But in the grand scheme of things, you want to add stuff to your hand faster for game, so you have more options. You can't do that, unfortunately. I mean, like I said, yes, you have your field card, which does technically add. So, I mean, I guess you can consider it a search card, but I don't know. That's up to you. So let's look at your matchups. What does the deck do? You play a field card, you summon a monster, you get a level 8 synchro, you might set one or two, you end. I doubt you'll set one or two though. I mean, most of the Dragunity I see set like one if they're lucky and then end. Um, so let's look at your first matchup. Infernity. Now you may be thinking, why is he comparing Infernity? Well, if you're not keeping up with the current trend, Infernity is now considered a broken deck again because of Trishula. They can summon 3 of the stupid thing on the first turn, which is pretty stupid. Like I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, Trishula is stupid as is, but Infernity break that card pretty bad. But they can summon Trishula. Well, actually, let's not say Trishula. Let's not be biased. Say you're playing a player who doesn't have Trishula. Say you're playing a budget player. They can summon any synchros in the game. Any 3 synchros in the entire game they can play on first turn. It's not even that's not even a god hand. I mean, Fernies can do that pretty easy. I mean, as long as they get a Mirage, or like an Archfiend first turn, I mean, it's pretty stupid. Like, I mean, it's just a good deck. So, I mean, they can do that. They have a search card that can search anything. Pretty much. I mean, Archfiend. You can search their gun with it to reborn stuff. You can search Barrier, which is a Solemn Judgment for free. You can search anything you want to. Boom, 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 boom. Just keep searching. So, that's their search card. And they can also run other search cards. I mean, they don't have to run just that. They have a draw card, Allure, and they also have the other draw card. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter. They have a draw card. They have a Solemn Judgment they can search out, and they can play 3 in it turn 1. That's the stupid thing. Like, that's the one thing that's the one thing that Infernities are considered beastly for, is they can summon 3 synchros. And 3 synchros isn't that hard to get over. They play 3 synchros. Yeah, you can Penguin Soldier that. You could Mistworm that. Not a problem. The 3 Solemns is the issue. Because those 3 Solemns are like, what the crap, So, you got that. And even more so, you can summon 1 monster per turn. That's fine. Infernities can summon multiple. That's where they have you beat an advantage. They can go summon 2 or 3 monsters in 1 turn, and then, what are you going to do against that? They're out summoning you. Like I said, yes, you can run Warning, you can run Bottomless, you can run all that stuff, that's fine. I understand that. But what you have to understand is they can do this consistently. Your deck, not bad, but you're going to be hard-pressed to stop them. You might stop them 1 turn with a Solemn Warning, Solemn Warning their Mirage or something, fine. But are you expecting to have a Solemn Warning every turn? I don't think so. Let's go to the next one. Gemini. I'm not even going to touch on this. Deep Prison, Bottomless, Hero Blast, Skill Drain, Gemini Spark, Book of Moon, Compulsory, Warning, Super Poly. Need I say more? Gemini would just, like, from what I've seen, Gemini rape Dragunity. I mean, completely. They don't even care about Dragunity. When they see a Dragunity player, they're like, oh. Okay. Awesome. No offense to Dragunity players, but that's what they do. So let's look at the next one, anti-meta. And I bring up anti-meta because there's a lot of it right now. Removal and, Fossil Dino. They're big right now. What out does your deck have? They play a Banisher. What are you going to do? You don't run Shrink, so you can't attack over it. I mean, yeah, Ducks can become a 1700, so you can technically attack over it, but you're assuming you're going to get the attack off. It's not likely. Fossil Dino. What do you do? I suppose you could go Legionnaire. It's not a bad choice. Legionnaire can blow Fossil Dino. Then again, you're assuming they're not going to Book of Moon, Compulsory, Trap Hole, something retarded your Legionnaire. Or just my body. For some random reason, anti-meta is running a lot of my body right now. I don't know why, but, that's the point. Um, Anti-meta, from what I've seen, screws you. Removal and anti-meta. And there's a lot of it right now. When you go to a regionals, you verse a lot of that stuff right now. So, yeah, sure, if it's removal, MST, if you get the MST or something, I understand you have outs, but not a lot of outs. Let's put it this way. When I playtested for the Shonen against Dragunities, after I got my final build of gadgets, I didn't even care. Whenever I played Dragunities, I just went, set back rows, just scoot. Save me the time and effort of activating my back rows. You know? But, Gemini and anti-meta, they're not very fair against your deck, so let's just ignore them for now. Let's look at Gravekeeper. They have a field card. Yes, you have a field card. Yes, they have a field card. Yes, they're both searchable. I understand that. You have Terraforming. So you have 3 ways to search your field card. They have 3 Terraforming and 3 Commanding. Then to add on to that, they have 3 Selling, which can bring back Commanding. So they have 9 ways to search their field card. I'm pretty sure in searching power, they have you outmatched just a little. Just a little. And if they do play their field card, it completely negates your deck. Not to be mean, but their field card just says no. Nextly, it's a control-based deck. Royal Tributes, Deep Prisons, Warnings, even Compulsories and Book of Moon. People are actually running those now. And it's completely control-based deck. So, I don't want to be mean, but again, you're outmatched a little here. And then what are you going to synchro for? Let's say that they don't get any of their crap. They got no backup. They set Spy. What do you synchro for? Let's go Thought Ruler. Run over Spy, gain 1200. They search Descendant. Next turn, summon a monster. Descendant. Blow up your Thought Ruler. Say you don't go for Thought Ruler. Say you go for Stardust. Summon the Stardust. Run over the Spy. They grab a Descendant. There you go. And you're probably thinking, well, what are they going to do against the Stardust? Well, knowing them, they will probably play some retarded card, which will just get rid of it. As I said, they run triple Deep Prisons. They run double to triple Compulsories. They could book a Moon in and just try to attack over it. I guess it's an option. I don't think. I guess they could just go book and then summon Commandant. Not a bad option. But more than likely, off of the Spy, they would search their Ascendant, I think it is? Assailant? I don't know, something like that. Then when it turns into defense, then they would just normal summon the Commandant. They've got options to get over any synchro you play pretty much. Stardust is the hardest one for them to get over because they can't just descend in it. So obviously you'd go for a Stardust, but it might live 1 to 2 turns. Maybe. But with people running like Penguin Soldier and freaking Guardian, that's even more outs to your Stardust. So like I said, it all depends. And if you can't get the field card off the field, it doesn't matter anyway because you can't do anything. Just against Gravekeepers, you have a decent matchup against Gravekeepers from what I've seen. You have a decent matchup. Because, they're a slower deck. And not to be mean, you're a slower deck. So you have a decent matchup against them. And let's do one more deck in this video. Actually, you know what? Let's not make this one too long. Let's go on to the second video. This is going to be a 2-part thing. I'm just going over all the decks and just spelling this out for you people. So, let's go to the second video.